Excuse me.
Welcome to the Evolver Post Review with the Invisible Man and Woman, Terrell and CJ, all for real love. Hear these thoughts, EOD, resting in her, and Coach FC, HW.
Oh yeah, man.
Welcome in, everybody, to the episode 59 of the Evolve Post Review. I am guest hosting tonight, the end of days 33. Don't worry, the Invisible Man is here. He's here. Little technical difficulties, but it's okay. How's everybody doing tonight? We'll start off with the lovely couple, the married couple, Terrell and
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ready?
Oh Lord.
What up, everybody? My name is Terrell, and this is my wife, the beautiful werewolf.
Hello, it's CJ Wolfie. How y'all doing?
And together we are
For Real Love.
And this is episode 59 of the Evolve Post Review with EOD. He is hosting tonight, y'all. That is the wise man. That is the oracle. That is the one that knows all, and that is the be all. You know, like how WWE used to be. And then we have Mr. Invisible. Mr. Invisible, Alex Coquito. He's having some technical difficulties. He's just playing music real loud and he lost his hearing. And then we also have Hear These Thoughts.
What's going on?
The only way you know his thoughts is if he speak his thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hear These Thoughts. The only way you know his thoughts is if he speak his thoughts. There we go. We finally got it.
Yeah, we got one.
And I'm going to forget it. And I'm going to forget it next podcast after how many blunts that is?
Anyway, hopefully we'll be joined by Cardium later. Not sure yet, but Coach won't be here today. He is has the sniffles, so he won't be here tonight. He's got a cold, and it's late as hell where he's at on his side of the world. So get some sleep. Hopefully you'll catch this on the VOD.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, I guess we'll just start off right from the beginning. The opening, it was another cold open. Winnie Chu's giving her promo. I'm not as good as Alex is, but we'll start off with Hear These Thoughts. What did you think about the opening promo that Winnie Chu gave to start off the episode?
I thought it was great. I liked it. I like when they introduced the show with their champions as opposed to Triple H. But I like when they have the champion talk. I like when they introduce it because for people who don't watch Evolve, they get a view of one of the most important people in the company right now. And I like when they did that. And it was a pretty good promo by her. I'm always with that belt, so I can never say no wrong about her.
All right. CJ Wolfie, Terrell?
Yeah, I like how it started off too. It's good that they started with their champions also, and then she got a pretty good promo to start the show to get her hyped up for her match in the main event against Lane Lux. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, the opening promo was good. It was dope seeing Winnie Chu as champion. I love it. I really enjoy seeing her as champion because it was something that needed to happen sooner rather than now. But I mean, you know,
way sooner.
That's just a flaw. You know what I'm saying? WWE just has bad timing. But in the world of Evolve, you know, Evolve is in a different timeline. So yeah.
All right. Invisible Man, what were your thoughts on the opening?
That is absolute facts.
Whoa. Why Elmo go to hell? What happened?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, maybe he can't. I don't know if he's gonna. I guess he'll jump in a little bit later and everything. He's here, by the way. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Now I'll jump in a little bit later. Hello, everybody. There's music in the background, so if you see emojis, that's my answers. Absolute facts. Everything everyone said.
Okay, got it. All right, can't remember if this happened next. If they showed what happened with Aaron Rourke, that the continuation of the Aaron Rourke thing, or
No, it
not?
was a
Was that the
6-man
break?
tag match.
Okay, just went into the 6-man tag match. Okay, so they talked about that later on.
Yeah,
All right.
they
All
did
right.
show well they did show
Yeah, what happened afterwards when
what happened when the cameras turned off.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, what they really doing this?
they really showed what
Yeah,
happened there. But really, Aaron Wood had fought both of them off, and they both fled. So
Yeah.
Oh,
For those of
yeah.
you that's just joining in, last week at the very end, they pulled the Sopranos on us.
yeah,
Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggins went to the ring to attack Aaron Rourke, and as they were slowly creeping up into the ring, it faded to black, so we didn't know what happened. So they actually showed what happened, which is basically they both got that work done in by Aaron Rourke, and that was about it. Okay.
Yep.
So now we're all caught up. All right. So the first match of the evening was a 6-man tag with the Almost Mog Squad. They're not referred to that yet on TV, but it was started off. It was Max Abrams, Santi Rivera, and what was they? Jabari Ball. Is that
yeah, Jabari Ball.
Jabari Ball.
Okay, Jabari
Yep.
Ball. Okay, because I still want to say McNair. So okay, Ball and CJ Valor, because I always want to see PJ Vasa. CJ Valor was there in the corner, but he was just there. And they ended up fighting Cappuccino Jones, Starboy, and Romeo. I'm gonna mess this up. Moreno. Did I say it right?
Yeah,
I always
there
want
you
to say
go.
Morano. I always say Morano. That's why
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Romeo Dow.
I gotta force myself Moreno.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't feel bad because I was almost gonna say Romeo Miller.
Oh my god!
ICDC College.
Because I just I just remember his last name was M, so I almost called him that last night on NXT Time with D Walk. I almost called him that.
Oh, that's right, because he was on NXT
Yeah.
last night.
The Romeo going crazy. Huh?
All right. I'm not
know
good with
they-
the play-by-play, so we'll just get right in. Oh, was that Cardi M?
Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi.
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 All right, before
How
we
you
get
guys
to it
doing?
though,
Cardi.
we're doing good.
Hello,
Before we get to
that's
this
me.
segment, I'm gonna ask Cardi about the Winnie Chu promo. We just started, so Cardi, what did you think about the Winnie Chu promo at the very beginning of the episode?
I'll lump that in with the whole previous episode segment too. I like both of those. I thought they felt very clean and professional. So yeah, it feels like Evolve is evolving and upgrading. So I like that. It was very extra. I don't know why we needed the whole, behind the scenes thing from last week, but I liked it. It felt good.
Okay. All right. I
And
guess
then when
now
the Chu segment, I like how at the end she was she made a little dig. She's like, "Oh, well, you need more than luck for the Evolve
Yeah, I like
Championship."
that.
I'm like,
Oh
okay.
yeah, that's right. I
Oh,
forgot. I didn't give.
Yeah,
I
she
because I
did,
did
yeah.
a podcast earlier, so I forgot. I already had my take on it, but y'all haven't heard my take on it because I was gonna say the same thing about that segment. I did like the little the jab with the play on words, but you're gonna need a little bit more than luck. I thought that was cool with it. And that particular segment, I was like, okay, I see what you did there, Wendy. I like it. But like CJ said, it is about time that she is champion because for a while we all thought that she should have been champion, but I necessarily didn't think we were ever going to see it. I was like, man, if we haven't seen it by now, it's never going to happen. So I am glad that she is a champion and showing what she can do. All right. So, because since I forgot to say my take on it. But anyway, I guess off to the six-man match. It was a pretty long match. I think man told me it might have been, could have been the longest match that they've had on Evolve. Like this type of match that is not kind of like a gauntlet or something like that. But yeah, because I was like, I didn't think this match was ever going to end. In a good way though, because there were so many false finishes. Typically Evolve, he's like, okay, yeah, this match is about to end right now, and there's like, nope, not today. So let's see. I guess we'll start off again with CJ, Wolfie, and Terrell. What did y'all think of this match? And y'all can go into details and about the movesets and all that stuff if y'all want to.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this match. Yeah, I give Max Abrams them. They probably Max be trying to go out the ring a bunch of time, but they did their thing on that match too, and they were showing out on this match. I get the match an A.
Yeah, this match is definitely getting an A for me. I like how Max, when they first started off the match, he was talking a whole bunch of trash at
Man,
Cappuccino Jones, and then when it came time to knuckle up, he just ran to the
bounce like what was all that talking?
man. And but the match was very entertaining. The Moss Squad, like everybody did their thing. I kind of like Romeo. I ain't gonna say his last name because I was just about to say it again. Well, Romeo, his wrestling style is crazy. It kind of
Yes.
reminds me of Blackheart, Leo
Leo.
Rush right now.
Oh, wow.
Just
For real.
slightly,
Yeah.
Like-
slightly.
Like staying low to the ground. I love that. I don't know why, but it's just something different. I've never really seen no one in WWE actually wrestle with that kind of style before, where like they're coming at you, but they like low gravity, like to the ground. Like it's crazy, like because you don't know what that person is going to do. So to see him in the ring, I actually am intrigued that maybe he might have a match against someone in the Vanity Project sooner or later. It's gonna be pretty cool to see. But as far as in that, it's gall, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty dope seeing that. And Alex from last week, Alex was right. The APA did find a way to show up in that match.
Man, it's God came out there.
The APA found the reason why they needed to come out there, and that was because I forgot old dude's name, but I'm gonna call him Bronson Reed's little brother. The dude that was
CJ
outside-
Valor.
Yeah, CJ Valor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bronson Reed's little brother.
Like a Lamina version.
He had every right to be out there because of course he's just out there for the Mall Squad, but you know his goal came out there, and man, that was just so hilarious. Like seeing him be carried away, and it felt like it felt like a Tupac moment. It felt like Tupac getting carried out by security, but he's just like, yeah, it's gone, baby, it's gone. Like it felt like thug life, baby. Y'all gonna see me? I'll be here next week.
So crazy, man.
I'll be back. It was dope, but I give the match an A.
I'm glad he got that lip back though.
We're not gonna get in the post match yet. That could wait, you know. Post match could wait, you know. We ain't really got to even talk about old dude. We just talk about the Mall Squad, you know, doing anything.
All right. Hear these thoughts. What was your take on the match?
Yeah, I really liked the match. It was very, very long, like you said. It was very entertaining. Just like Terrell just said, it was funny to see Max just hop out of the ring as soon as he had to face Cappuccino Jones because he had to get his consequences for the stuff he did. Now, I will say this about Max Abrams. Uh-oh, remix.
Hello? Okay.
That was wild.
Hear these thoughts?
What happened? We good?
I don't know who it was, but we're good now.
I think it was CJ and Terrell. They frozen.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're damn right. Oh yeah, they are frozen. We can.
They froze. They'll come back.
They froze.
Go ahead until
Okay.
get everything back up and running.
Okay. Hear these thoughts. Did you give your?
Oh, okay.
Did you hear
Yeah.
your thoughts?
Yes, ma'am. So, yeah, I thought it was funny when Max Abrams jumped out of the ring and let Jakari Ball face Cappuccino Jones, which it feels like they're hinting at a feud between Cappuccino and Jakari based upon some other things we'll talk about in a little bit. But I will say about Max Abrams, I like you, but to be the person to facilitate,
I'll be right back because now I can't hear anybody.
You can't hear me?
Jump in and we'll jump right back in.
Oh dang, what's going on?
That's wild. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. How's it going, by the way?
Keep going. Hear these thoughts. After that, Cardi.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I just thought it was a great match. I thought it was a lot of fun to watch and to see them. And at first I was kind of confused about the fact that that they had Isgal taken away, but they didn't take away CJ Valor because I thought their job was to protect the people who are participating in the match.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess since CJ Valor was already out there, and Max Abrams, I want to say this, even though I like you to be the person to facilitate black on black crime, because every time you got in the ring, you jumped out, you let Cappuccino and Jakari fight. I saw what you did, but I'm gonna give you a pass this week because I like you. But if you do it again,
yep,
you're gonna have something to talk about.
You're right.
But I loved the match. I loved it. A lot of fun. Everybody shined in this match. Everyone looked great. I liked it.
All right. Cardium, what was your thoughts on the match?
Okay. Well, I won't repeat. I agree with everybody else. The fact that Max Abrams jumped out of the ring was funny. I'm trying to remember I made notes of like all the commentary too, like how they were saying that Romeo Moreno, they were like commenting on his style and how he's kind of was inspired by Axiom, which I don't think I'd heard that before, so that was cool.
Oh. Wow.
And then there was somebody else. Oh, I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't remember. It was something towards the end of the match. Like, yeah, the It's Gall thing. That was cool to see. Like, I like how they were like, oh, he's doing the right thing. And then you see him getting dragged out by security. But like you said, they didn't drag out CJ Valor, so that's not fair. But yeah.
Yeah, but he was
amen.
posing though, so that was awesome that It's Gall was doing that, posing on the way out. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm. Going out strong. But yeah, I like the match. I feel like everybody got to show out. You could see that, yeah, like I said, it was a long match, and I like that the good guys were about to win. But again, you can't let yourself get distracted, Romeo. So that's my thoughts.
All right, that's true. I guess I'll give my take next. And Visible Man can jump in whenever he feels like jumping in. Since I don't know
I have 10 seconds to say this. I'll say this real quick. 10 seconds to say this real quick. Jakari Ball did a gut wrench 3 amigos, and it was pretty cool how he did it. Max Abrams with a bright green. Peter Rosenberg made fun of that. The fact that It's Gall jumped in, beat the crap out of somebody, posed It's Gall, and then ran away. No, they got picked up and then got taken away for It's Gall. Boom. All I gotta say is Max Abrams and the Mog Squad, you're working. And for the post match, you know what, EOD, I'm gonna be quiet. Go on.
Train. That's all I'm gonna say about the freaking post match. That was ridiculous.
Okay, yeah, we will talk about the post match in a little bit. That way, Terrell, because I know they want to have something to say about it too. So, all right, my thoughts of the match. I thought it was an excellent match, and it really, it wasn't like a showcase for anybody. Like everybody did what they were supposed to do, and Romeo looked really, really good because I've only seen Romeo like a couple times, and the last time I think we saw him just basically on the top ropes, jumping off the top ropes for the majority. But he actually he got beat down a lot, but he also had a lot of offense in this match, so that was good. Ball looked fantastic, and Santi really showed me something because he seemed like he was kind of the weaker link in that triple threat match or whatever it was a couple weeks ago. So I did like that. I think all of them are good as a unit. And I thought this was going to be one of those showcases where it's going to be another Starboy showcase, which wasn't the case, in my opinion. Like, he still did his moves. He got his stuff off, which is good. But it seemed like for the good guys, Romeo was the one that really kind of shined, or they let him do a lot more. Because we know what Starboy could do. We know what Cappuccino could do. But until you said something here, these thoughts, I kind of didn't notice. I thought he played heel and everything. Just jumped off like, you know what? Now that I think about it, like, Max, you got some explaining.
I knew what he was doing. He was scared of Cappuccino. He's like, let me send the big guy on him because I don't want to deal with this. I get it. But don't do it again, Max. Don't do it again.
But they did some nice tag. The Mog Squad did have some nice tag team work. I think
yes,
like
they
what
did.
the man was talking about with the gut wrench. Like he was telling me earlier, he did like 2 and then kind of lean so he could get the tag on his back before he did the third one. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that was nice. And they look like a nice cohesive unit. And I didn't realize this match was about 15 minutes long, 2 commercial breaks. I was like,
that's it.
I thought, because Evolve matches don't normally be 15 minutes and stuff.
I thought it was like 20 minutes when I was watching it. Not in a bad way. I just felt like it was that long.
It just felt like it was just never going to end. Every time an Evolve match looked like it, like when normally you could feel when it's about to go end, and then there was a kick out or a break of a pin, something like that. Because when I watch Evolve, I actually just turn it on blind, and I don't look to see how much time is left in the show. That's kind of how I watch it. That way I don't be like, okay, it's only like this month time left. Okay, it's gonna have to wrap it up. So I just kind of just press the play button, and that's it. I only pause at the very beginning so everybody can sync up, so we can all watch it at the same time. That's all. But yeah, this was an excellent match for me. I'm gonna have to give this match an A. But you know what wasn't an A? Hey, welcome back. That post match, because I know y'all want to talk about that post match.
Yeah, we had technical difficulties, man.
Oh no, it's all right. It's all right. All right, CJ Wolfie and Terrell, take it away. Post match.
Lord Chewy.
Oh yeah, Chewy Martinez interviewing the Mog Squad after the match, and let's just say he was hating big time. Chewy, ain't nobody tell you to get as big as you is. Ain't nobody tell you. See, that's your problem. See, you could learn a lot from them, but instead you want to sit up here and hate.
Oh no.
I don't like you, Chewy. You want to sit up here and compare them to the Vanity Project. You mad because you couldn't be a part of that. And you know doggone well you was finna be a part of that. Man, them boys petite and unique. And you big. And you eat 1,000 twigs, man.
He's thousand tweets. Lord have mercy.
Twix.
He's a Twix.
I
I
heard
said Twix, but
Twix.
the X was silent.
Twix.
Oh, they said twigs. I'm like, dang.
Gee,
The
no, I
X was
thought you said
silent.
Twigs. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like,
the
dang,
X.
Twigs.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna
the
say
X.
twigs got a lot of calories in them, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the X. Yeah, the X was silent, man. Chewy is a hater, bro. I don't like Chewy, man, and he suck at interviewing too. So get that man up out of here.
Ain't not like that.
What you think? What you think, babe? I don't like Chewy.
Yeah.
All aboard the choo-choo train. All aboard, and skedaddle. Pack your bags and leave.
Oh my God. It's a crazy though they call him Choo Choo Train, though. I ain't gonna lie.
They gave him a whole bunch of names.
That was funny. And Chewy being Chewy. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Hear these thoughts. What was your opinion of
Yeah,
the post?
the only part that I really like is, like I said before, is that they kept hinting at this one-on-one feud that's probably going to happen between Jakari Ball and Cappuccino Jones, because Jakari called him out like during that post interview. But outside of that, the whole them trying to roast Chewy, I'm like, you guys are not Cam Hendricks. You guys can't try to steal their gimmick. You can't be the Disney villains. Oh, sorry, you can't use those goofy whatever they was trying to do and think we're supposed to. I don't know. I like them as a group, but the whole choo-choo train and all that other stuff after it, and even Chewy being involved, he would even interviewing. Like Terrell said, he was just hated. Why was he even there? He didn't. I don't know. They could have just gave them the mic, but it was a cool post interview outside of the choo-choo train and outside of Chewy being there. He didn't have to be there.
All right, Cardi M.
Yeah, the fact that they brought up Marcus Mathers and Sam Holloway, I'm like, okay, shout out to you for bringing up Marcus Mathers, because we haven't seen him in a while. The choo-choo train thing, it did make me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. And also the fact that he was like, oh, you know, I thought it would be better after Vanity Project left, but you guys are worse. You guys suck, man. I'm like, yeah, okay. So it's funny that he called Chewy a hater when he was like arguably talking to haters. So it could just be a whole. Maybe they're all haters. You know,
Hateception.
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, I guess. He's still there. Well, he could jump in whenever. I'll go first. Okay. I'll say this. All right, Chewy. I have no problems with Chewy. I kind of even like him. But this wasn't it. This wasn't it for me. The Mog Squad was kind of cool, even though they were giving me that Vandy Project kind of vibes a little bit with the promo. So it was like fine, because like the first time we don't know how they interact with each other, so it was like the first time, and I guess they're gonna be childish. So I'm like, all right, but yeah, Chewy. It just felt like on my side that it was kind of forced. Like to me, like we've seen Coach, not our coach, but the coach, Jonathan Coachman, and Byron Saxton get roasted a lot as commentators, but they usually don't like say anything back. Like just the facial expression would have been like enough for me, like just like roll your eyes or something like something like that. But kind of just take it. But he came out there and hated. I was like, he's like, I thought it was gonna be better. I'm like, that's not an interview. You just came out there and try to cut a promo on him.
Got too involved.
Yeah. So that's all I kind of wish it was more okay. If you would have said something funny and then they chewing him, then he does the maybe eye roll like, oh well, why I can't believe you said that, something like that. But him just going in on it, it wasn't it for me. But yeah, the Mog Squad, they're just kind of like, they're all seem like they're all pretty young anyway. But it's like you're right, like Cam and Riggins already meet that quota.
Yeah.
And they're good at it on there. But you know what?
Yeah, I know what you got to say.
Oh no! For too long anyway, so
I can't like nothing, man.
So I guess they're like, hey, well, y'all, about 4 weeks or whatever, y'all not going to care about it because we're going to be the only ones doing it. So I get it, and I think it'll get better as it go on. It wasn't bad. It was just that we're getting like redundancies in this type of stuff now. Which later on, I will talk about somebody that cut a promo that was different, and that was the reason why I liked it. But anyway, and if the Invisible Man wants to chime in, he can. Or wait
yeah. All I gotta say about Chewy is this.
About a guy called Chewy Martinez who wears the same clothes every 4 episodes, who is a mediocre to okay announcer, but needs to get better.
Okay, I guess we'll go to the next segment.
And
after
maybe
that.
next promo, I probably won't be as harsh. They breaking up my favorite tag team right now. After the Vanity Project, I'm hurting right now. So give me a couple of weeks to heal, and I'll probably have a different point of view on the Mod Squad's interviews.
We will be talking about that, but first, because I got stuff to say about that too.
Okay.
But first, I guess we have the Lady Luck promo, the retort, I guess, to Wendy Chu's opening promo, I believe comes up next. Yeah, she basically was talking about like her life, I guess, for the most part. So what did y'all think about the promo? We'll start with Cardi M with this one. Cardi M, what did you think about the Lady Luck promo heading into her championship match tonight?
Oh. Okay. I liked the promo. I liked the story that she told about being stuck in the rain and how she persevered. I do like that they showed clips of her with the winning the ID championship, even though they never actually talk about it. Maybe they just don't want to acknowledge other championships on Evolve. But yeah, I like the promo. I give it an A.
Okay, hear these thoughts.
Yeah, I agree with Cardi. I thought it was a decent promo. There's something about Lainey Luck when she kind of cuts promo. It kind of feels like it's not that she does terrible at all. I don't want to say that. She does pretty decent, but it feels like it's like kind of like all over the place as far as her energy. So in moments that, I felt like she was trying to tell the story about her car getting pulled over, or she pulling over the car, changing out the tire. She was kind of hyped for a minute and then she would slow down and get hyped. And I know that's looking too deep into it, but it just kind of seemed like that during her promo. But as Cardi said, they literally had the ID championship right there on the screen and they still refused to mention it. And she's part of the ID team. So why not mention the other championship? Why not allow that as be a part of her promo as to why she feels like she's confident enough to beat someone who has another championship in Wendy Chu? I feel like that would have been great promo material. But outside of that, I thought the promo was pretty decent. I really thought it was. But I wish they would just mention that title at least once. At least once.
Yeah, I agree with both of y'all especially about the title. For me, even if they don't, they could just allude to it's like, okay, ID, I'm representing Evolve on the independent scene, because that's what it is. It's only defended on independent scene. That's all you have. That's all they have to say. It's like, okay, so I'm taking on all comers, like multiple times a month and stuff like that, because that's what Marcus Mathers be on those shows and stuff like that. I thought the promo was good. The only thing about the promo for me, I just think it was too long. Only because of like what you were saying, like the way the flow of the promo and everything was shorter and more concise. But I also say this to Evolve, you get like a little bit more of a curve because she's new. She's been wrestling for a long time. But WWE, how they do their promos is different than you're doing like a promo at like an indie show. So you gotta get used to that. The example I used on the Evolve effect was like, remember when Nia Jax first showed up in NXT, the way her promos were and stuff like that, it wasn't that great. It was kind of like this and everything. Now look at Nia Jax. Nia Jax is like phenomenal on the mic to me. She gets her point across and everything like that. She has her attitude. She knows her character.
Yeah.
Trick Williams, say what y'all want about Trick Williams. Trick Williams was trash on the mic when NXT 2.0 first started. He was.
Yes,
And-
he was.
He was.
He was
Yeah,
trash.
he
He
was.
And now he had to grow into it and everything. And now look at him. He is phenomenal on the mic. And I think Lady Luck will get that way too. Like just more practicing and everything. Because the promo was good. Just that she just got to get used to, just cutting a WWE promo and everything like that.
And I'll admit too, because like since she's from Chicago, I'm just like, all right, come on, let's represent. It's only so many wrestlers from Chicago left in WWE, so let's figure this out. She got to represent. Yep.
Yeah, I got you. But overall, I thought the promo was good. The messaging was good and everything. I just thought it was could be a little bit shorter. But like I said, her promos will get better as she gets further and further along. Because I used to say the same thing even about Kendall Gray and Callie Armstrong at first. Like they've gotten better and everything on their promos. You just gotta get used to it. That's all it is. Just get used to it. All right. And since you're back, CJ and Terrell, what did y'all think about the Lady Luck promo?
It was pretty cool. She can get better.
Yeah,
but it wasn't bad. I felt the emotion and like the emotional pull that she was putting behind the promo and everything. So I thought it was good. I could resonate with a really good redemption story because we saw just the background of some of the ups and downs that she went through as far as in booking in the past, And let's just say sometimes it ain't sunshine and rainbows, even if you have to dress up as a unicorn. But I resonated with it. You know what I'm saying? I resonated with it because I'm actually dealing with something right now because TKO is keep on shutting my doggone streams down with y'all. This is the second time. They didn't already WWE didn't already hit us with a copyright strike today.
Yeah, they hit us.
Let's not even mention that.
Yeah, they hit us.
Let's not even mention that.
Yeah,
they forced us to take a video down.
They got us.
They forced us to take one of our videos down. It was about Vince McMahon.
Yep, they got us.
Dang. They're not
Dang,
Wow.
Yeah. That's an old video. That video was made around
like was like last we
2 months ago.
Yeah, we uploaded like 2 months or a month ago or something like that.
Dang.
Dang, y'all gonna be searching for some
I need to
videos
look
or
into
something.
this whole band thing because I only heard about it from Hear These Thoughts video on Instagram, so I gotta do my research.
Yeah, it's I'm do I gotta delete everything? Like what's happening? I don't know what's going on.
The reaction apocalypse is upon us, I guess.
It's over. Sure. And I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was gonna come like this.
Yeah, they're attacking so WWE and TKO, they're attacking reaction channels in the IWC, Cardi, and it's crazy. Like they're the number one targets right now.
It's like, are they going after like copyrighted content, like video and audio, or is it like
audio and video?
Okay.
Like even if you react, like even if you just watching it, they coming after you. If you live stream, you watching it, which is weird.
That's lame. Like let people do content, honestly.
But yeah, as far as with Laney Luck, it was good for what it was. It was good, and I felt the emotion behind the promo.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's what I was going to say because I almost forgot because I was thinking about the content stuff. WWE, say what y'all want about WWE, everyone. They do a good job of making you care about their characters. They give you like backstory. Like you might even think it's unnecessary, but that's just something that in the back of your head. It's like, oh wow, I didn't know she had like a life or death situation.
Oh yeah, Evolve.
You just remember in the back of your head going forward, no matter where she goes, you'll remember. You might remember that story and everything because they do a good job of like just letting you know about the people that they have that get you cared on a different level. They'll make sure one thing they're gonna make sure you do. You're gonna know their name and you're gonna know something about them.
Yeah.
And that's because some other promotion that I do watch and I do like, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know who this person is. And everything. And
I keep telling people, man. I keep telling people, man, Evolve is good. I know it's on Tubi. I know it's on Tubi, but Evolve is a good TV show. Evolve is a good wrestling show. It doesn't matter if it's on Tubi. Yeah. It's better than the main roster, and it's dang near getting better than NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't take my word for it. There's other content creators that vouch for that too. Like people, that's what's wrong with people. They see something and it's like, oh, that ain't gonna be nothing. That's the same way people do with their friends. When their friends chasing the dream, that's the same exact thing. That's why I say professional wrestling is a window to how people really think in life, to how the workplace works, to how executives view us. Professional wrestling is a window and all that. So if you think some type of way about Tubi wrestling, who's to say you don't feel the same way about up and coming content creators or content creators that's trying to start? You're not gonna get them a chance either.
Yeah, I think it's a Tubi thing, but I also think they know that they can't get a ton of views, likes, and comments from Evolve content, so they don't watch it. Because there are people who do watch certain wrestling promotions solely because of,
I
engagement.
I see your point on that. Yeah. Like less people and everything. But sometimes you never know because there's less people. The flip side of that's true. There's less people watching it, which means you have a better chance of getting in with those people too. So it's like,
right.
But I get,
I agree.
I get what you're saying. So
Get to know
But,
them now.
Yeah. You
Because
want why they
when we was
cheap?
growing, yeah, when we was growing up watching wrestling, we didn't have the luxury to get to know wrestlers. We just had to
See
watch
him as
them.
is.
it was real.
It was
Yeah.
yeah.
That's when it was real.
My grandma used to be like, "Get him."
Yep. That's my grandma too. Every time she saw The Rock, get him, Rocky, get him.
Oh my God, man. My grandma was crazy about The Rock, but God rest her soul. My grandma was crazy about Eddie Guerrero. That was her poppy. That was her man.
Oh wow.
I had to
Wow.
walk out the room because she was drooling over that man.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
a good,
Poppy right there.
Well, that's a good
Yes.
segue to the next
and
to the
Gigi.
next segment. Next segment. All right. Now we have the foreman of Evolve. Is going to bring out Aaron Rourke and everything because he's going to discuss who his next opponent is for his Evolve Championship. Aaron Rourke basically cut a promo talking about he was going to do whatever it takes to keep the championship, and you can bring him out or you can line them up one by one, and he'll take them down. And to me, was it just me, or did Aaron Rourke kind of like Liv Morgan back in the NXT days with the baseball cap and the black and white? He kind of reminded me of Liv Morgan.
I was thinking of
No.
Tony Storm back in the day.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
But I remember Liv before they fed her to Asuka, and then that was it for Liv in NXT. I didn't notice the spikes until later, but anyway. So it looked like we're going to get who Timothy Thatcher was going to have his next opponent for the Evolve Championship was going to be. But card is subject to change because everybody and their mothers came out of the woodworks. They laid claim
For
to that
real.
title. Who was the? Oh, we had your boys, the Disney villains. We had Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggins come out.
Oh
And this
god.
Why?
And this was so funny. Cam came out. Well, Harley Riggins is like, yeah. The person's gonna challenge you. Blah 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 blah. He's hitting on Riggins. Look at him. It's gonna be
Me.
I
Harley
yeah,
looking
like
like,
what the?
dude, what?
Oh no, we gotta send this man up. He got to go to NXT after that.
So they get in the ring about the saying he's gonna be next person up, like to the foreman Timothy Thatcher. Then the channel's favorite Jensen shows up. He's like, no, not this time. You're not cutting in front of the line this time. He's got a legitimate win, and okay, his logic wasn't the most sound. I get what he was going. Oh, he has a win over Cappuccino Jones, but I'm like, you have a win over a person. That does not necessarily make you the number one contender. But okay,
They don't help at that.
all right. So and then he did like I said, three pumps is enough. Any more than that's egregious. And those Alabamas were egregious during this promo.
Was.
And then while he's going through the 1,000 Alabama, Tristan Angel shows up, and you could tell Jensen was hot. Someone
He kicked the rope. He kicked the rope. He was heated.
Tristan Angels comes out.
Oh,
He lays his
Lord.
claim. And who else came out after that? Oh, right after he comes out, Dorian Van Dukes comes out. As he's coming out, Tate Wilder shows up and drops Riggins and Cam Hendricks or whatever. All hell's breaking. Dorian didn't even get a chance to speak. And anyway, what did you before we go any further, what did you guys think of the promo? We're going to start with hear these thoughts. We'll start with hear these thoughts.
First and foremost, I did notice once again, Aaron Rourke did not have the face paint on again. I know I've been noticing ever since it's been mentioned here. I forgot who mentioned it. I think it was Cardi. But I noticed he did not have it on again. But anytime Aaron Rourke comes out and cuts a promo, it's always funny because it's like not funny because of who he is, because I know he's gonna be like real sassy with it, but he means what he say. He's always sliding people, no matter who it is. He ain't even got to mention your name. And I'm like, I feel bad for whoever he's talking about, no matter who that person is. But I like when he comes out and talk, and then to have all the people coming out. Part of my brain when I watch Evolve, I try not to think about this, but I was like, 3 of these people aren't going to be, so it's like, how do I feel? I think the match is going to be entertaining, but I'm like, it's hard to take all of them seriously when a couple of them are going to, go on to a better place, right? And NXT, I just worded that bad. They're going to go to NXT. So, but overall, I thought it was cool. I liked it.
All right, Cardi M.
Okay, so my thoughts on this segment. I thought it was interesting. I agree with about Aaron Rourke. Like he is, I like how he works with the crowd. They were kind of shouting back to him, and I don't know, I just liked it. But yeah, I agree. Like it's reminding me of when Vanity Project went up to NXT. It's like they were getting back-to-back matches in between, like between Evolve and NXT, and it was like hard to keep up. So I feel like, but at least they're hopefully just finishing off the storyline in some way before they go up. And I like that. I don't know. I feel like I like that everybody was accounted for because everybody showed up in the ring. They've got the 4-man match, and then they're like, okay, you know what? Who's left? Harley Riggins and Tay Wilder. Okay, have a match right now. Let's go. So that was good.
All right. CJ Wolfie and Terrell.
Yeah, I enjoyed this segment. Like man, Bruce Jensen with them Bama's. But yeah, I enjoyed this segment and Tay Wilder coming out of the way getting harder. Rich is about time he ended up getting them back at them for one. Then later for this post segment, we're gonna have a match. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And Cam, it seemed like from right then and there, I can see that we're gonna have some kind of rift between him and Harley. For Cam to go to the main roster, go to NXT. So we're gonna see any more cracks between them two if we're gonna see because why Cam going up there to the NXT. So kind of interested to see how that goes. But yeah, the segment was pretty good.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see if they give us an explanation as to why Cam went to NXT, like CJ said, and Harley didn't. Even though I would love to see them both go together and just act the whole donkey on NXT.
Man.
I know they probably, written that in some way for the best because, we got Vanity Project acting a whole fool on NXT right now. But yeah, Aaron Rourke, he's always, talking trash, and basically his no's mean your no's and his yes means yeses, man. There's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna tell you like it is, and if you don't like it, you just not gonna get a title shot. That's
All right.
Yeah.
For me, this, without like spoiling too much, even though I like the first match, this was my favorite thing that happened on the show with this whole cluster F that happened during this segment and everything. It was awesome. And until y'all started talking about it, I didn't actually even realize. I'm like, yeah, most of these people, it's like, all right, yeah, I got called up. We gotta finish y'all storylines. We're gonna throw all you in here in this one segment and everything, and we're gonna try our best to finish everybody's story arc out, which I like. I didn't think about it like that, but I'm like, yeah, like pretty much every last damn one of them got called up. I like the fact that I think I was saying this on the Evolve Effect earlier. It seemed like Timothy Thatcher had a person in mind to be the number one contender to face Aaron Rourke, but all this happened, and then he's just like, F it. All right, you, and you. We're going to have a fatal four-way next week. It's going to be Dorian Van Dukes, Tristan Angels, Cam Hendricks, and Jensen. The fatal four-way to determine who the number one contender is for Aaron Rourke's title. And Aaron Rourke, his promo skills are elite. It's like he's got a unique delivery, but he's playing no games. He's ducking from nobody. He wants, as Montez Ford says, he wants all the smoke, always. And I like it and everything. He's like a fighting champion. It's like a little bit refreshing. But it's almost like we know you're a face, but are you kind of turning heel? I don't know, because like when you see Cody Rhodes as a champion and everything, yeah, Cody Rhodes, he kind of wants to smoke, but he'd rather get along. This guy really wants any excuse to hit somebody, just any excuse. And he's the champion. What, you sneezed on me? I'm like, that's that energy that Aaron Rourke gives me. Is like any reason he just wants to fight somebody. And Dorian, I feel so bad for Dorian because he's about to come out there and look like he's about to. He was saying something, and then Tate Wilder just came, stole all that thunder, and I was like, oh my god, Tate Wilder too. Everybody's coming for the Evolve Championship, but this led to, since those four men are there, Riggins and Tate Wilder are still kind of doing their thing. So Foreman says, look, y'all two gonna have a match like right now. So those are my thoughts on the match. I thought the segment was great. We'll go into that match in a second and see if the Invisible Man wants to jump in or not. All right, must still be music going on in this background. All right, so like I said,
There we go.
okay, B. All right, so we've heard from the Invisible Man. All right, so this leads into the next match. The second match of the evening was Tate Wilder and Riggins. My arms will probably be longer than this match because it wasn't that. Okay, here we go.
Hold up. You're missing the big cat Kita segment.
Yeah, that happened before
Oh,
this.
that happened before that. That's right. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Before we get to that,
Hey,
we're
Alex.
gonna get.
Alex sound like
Yeah, I
you're
know.
listening to Pimp C right now.
All right, before that whole segment happened.
It's yes, Puerto Rican Pimp C over here. It's okay. Keep going.
Okay.
Okay,
UG
before
Quack.
that whole segment happened, we have Carmen Petrovich
Yes.
working out. It's working out like David Banner, just working out on the treadmill in the in the weight room that we saw before because but the lights are down, so we're not supposed to know it's like just their workout place at the PC Center. And then Nikita Lyons comes in. I guess it's the point where you hit the button for the there you go. And it turns out that Carmen Petrovich is a face again because last time we saw her, she was definitely a heel. Basically, Nikita and Sloan, they want the area so they could work on a music video, I guess. Carmen was basically talking about how obnoxious they are. She's got that fake positive energy going on. And she said she basically will take on either one of them. And Nikita Lyons is basically like, all right, bet. She's going to talk to the foreman, make it happen. So we'll start off with CJ Wolfie and Terrell. What did you think about Nikita Lyons? Just missed too much, I guess.
Man.
As always. But I love it. But they're crazy though with the lights and the smoke and stuff. That she summoned that whole time. Like, girl, you would feel a whole smoke show and the lights in the back, like with the snap. And she summoned it. I'm like, okay, so she can do that now. But I liked it. I love Nikita. That kid, she always be showing that with her promos all the time. But yeah, I love it. But yeah, Carmen, she needs to figure out what she's gonna do. You gonna be a face? You gonna be a heel? Which one we gonna do here? Because you kind of just straddling around Evolve. Had much going on till now. Well, before when she was in that gauntlet, but till now she really got much to do. So I guess she gonna have some feud with Nikita and Sloan now. So
yeah,
we'll see how that turned out for her. What she gonna keep going on with that feud for later. But yeah, but that segment was good. Segment pretty good. Both with Nikita.
Yeah, we got Nikita Lyons. She is a incredible locker room leader, taking Sloan under her wing. That's what locker room leaders do, man. You show people the ropes. You show people how to be bad. You know what I'm saying? And
she's showing them.
It's so many female talent that could learn from that. Carmen Petrovich, she was undecided. She didn't know if she wanted to be good or bad, and that's just a problem that she just gotta face. Seeing her as a face would be pretty cool, I guess. I would like to see this feud just because I know Carmen Petrovich, she will have the funniest face expressions the way she did when the segment was over. Like her facial expression was pretty funny. Like I laughed at the way she was looking when they walked away. And I love her finisher, of course. I love her finisher. Her wrestling style is pretty cool. Would she get a W over Nikita? I don't know. They might do it back and forth depending on how they want to book it. But I think it'd be cool, yeah. But she had turned she was trying to turn the workout center into a smooth criminal shoot.
So
for real.
All right. Cardi M, what did you think about the segment?
I'll keep it short. I mean, we all love Nikita here. My favorite part was the lights, honestly. That was some magic right there.
It felt like something out of a scene. It felt like something she would have did if she was a character on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh gosh, she definitely don't like around that.
no matter where she's
Definitely
at,
around it.
no matter where she's at, indoors or outdoors,
Not
the
JoJo.
whole atmosphere is just gonna turn. Like, wait, oh yeah, oh my God, what happened to the sun? Ah, oh, Nikita,
That's why I love Nikita. Like
is you?
she's
Yeah,
her character is just A+.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Hear these thoughts?
Yeah, so just like just like Terrell, I like Carmen Petrovic. And Carmen, if you're watching this right now, this is all gonna be in kayfabe. But you know what I'm about to talk about because I have not let go of you trying to accuse Kylie Armstrong of something, trying to get her put in jail. And now you came for Nikita Lyons' neck. When you said you came around here with that fake positivity, that sounded like it came from the heart. That didn't sound like it was in kayfabe because she ain't did nothing to seem like she's doing fake positivity. She just jumped somebody before. So there's nothing fake positive that she's doing right now. So that came from your heart. You really tried to take a shot at her. But besides that, like you guys said, when she snapped the finger and then the smoke came out, she had the whole Prince starter pack going on in the background. I thought that was hilarious, bro. I love that, man. Nikita Lyons, she's so amazing. And when I first came on this podcast with you guys before, I was kind of so on her. But now, man, she won me all the way over, bro. All the way over. Every time she's on the screen, it's amazing. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Yeah.
All right. For me, the segment, like I wrote. Absolute facts. All right, the Invisible Man has weighed in his thoughts on the segment. It was fire, like
almost still toasted.
Last Dragon, fire. But anyway,
Oh Lord.
I really like the segment, and I'm so glad Here These Thoughts said that about Nikita Lyons because for a long time I thought I was on an island by myself. Like when this first started up, like I was always talking about Nikita, like how I like Nikita Lyons, and a lot of people, not really here, but a lot of people always gave me grief about it. I'm like, no, there's something about. I'm like, trust me, she's good and everything, and now she's putting it all together. I did like the fact that she came out like you said, the Prince entrance with a W, and I'm like, why is she's even singing W? There's no match going on,
But it's like you always knew. It's like you always knew it was something there.
Yeah, and I'm like,
that's the same thing. Is like, bro, she got something, but she really got to like it's something blocking her. And now that we know what that block was, man, you can't tell her nothing. You can't tell Nikita nothing,
she's
man.
So entertaining, and I'm just so glad a lot more people now see that and everything. So I'm like, because I've always been a fan. I even saw that reality show like later on. I'm like, wait a minute, she's in the WWE. She's on NXT because I saw it like after it came out. I guess during like the pandemic or something like that. A friend of mine was watching it, and I was like, that's Nikita Lyons.
You know what, Alex?
She came from reality TV. So.
Alex converted me. He's the one that converted me into being a Nikita Lyons fan. That's where that came from. Now that I think about it.
I was about to start a church, the Church of Alliance or whatever. Like
the church.
But anyway,
I feel like it's just a testament to being.
That was the first thing that was crazy.
Perfect
when she
timing.
did that, I was like, oh my God. But anyway,
bro, that segment, I swear that segment could have been in a cartoon, bro. I swear to God, that could have been in a cartoon, man.
Great. That was
The way
great.
she moving.
Funny, thing. That was crazy.
I think Hardy was saying something. I think. Am I
Oh,
wrong?
I was, and then Alex, came in with the clip. But no, I was saying it's a testament to being like consistent and positive. Like spirituality aside, like we know that that's a large part of it too. But yeah, I mean, she came back from an injury. She worked her ass off, and she just switched up completely, and doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks about it.
Yeah,
That's
true. I respect that.
Oh, well, before I forget, Carmen Petrovic. All right, like I said, I actually liked her in this. And to me, when she was a heel, it was okay. And I've never actually seen her as a heel before. So when that limited time when she basically threatened or said that Callie threatened her or something like that with the
sword, is gonna shove it up her butt.
Yeah, I was like, that was crazy, but I do like Carmen. I do like her moveset. I didn't really notice the noise she makes in the ring until like I guess she got to Evolve. I never really noticed it on NXT before. But I think this is going to be a good feud, a good mini feud, because I don't think it's going to be long. I think it's just going to be like a match or whatever. And Sloan hanging out with Nikita, it's actually just getting us to like, just like Sloan, because we all know who Sloan really has beef with.
Yeah.
So just a way to, I guess, tie in everything, because we'll talk about it a little bit later, but Nikita, I'm not sure what her fate is on Evolve because I don't know. She's gonna be featured kind of heavy on NXT lately.
You know what? The
So,
name Sloan sounded familiar, and this is no disrespect to her. Dude, I hope no one takes it that way. I heard that name somewhere before, and then when I went to work and I went in the bathroom, Sloan makes the urinals. That's never mind. Let's continue. Forget
And
I
he ain't
haven't
nobody
taken
with
word for it.
the
I
This is
never
an
noticed that
observation. Nothing
before.
wrong with that.
Never noticed that before. But
I just looked at her like,
Oh my god.
what?
all right, well, I guess
Okay,
we'll go
wait.
back on track to the impromptu match of
let's
Tate
continue.
Wilder and Harley Riggins. It was a
Real,
short
come
match
back.
and everything. We'll just go around the table, which I thought about it. We'll start off again with since he notices everything, hear these thoughts. What do you think about Tate and Riggins? Sorry, I can't get over.
You know what? After that, I'm just gonna keep it brief. I don't need to do too much talking anymore after that. I'm just it's cool to see Tate Wilder get his get back, but based upon everything that happened to him so far, I don't think that's enough. He got to do more. He got to do more damage. That's all.
All right. CJ Wolfie Terrell.
Yeah. He definitely get back some more because they jumped this man in the parking lot. They jumped this man elsewhere. Like, no, he gotta get some more get back before he. Well, we probably gonna see it before he move up to no NXT as well. So hopefully we'll see some more of that later on. But it was a good match between two. But Tate, he getting there. I get that match B. Yeah, I get the match B.
All right. Terrell.
Oh yeah, Terrell. He's
Oh, he's not there. Oh,
yeah.
damn. Yeah, you know I got my glasses on. I see the chair down there. Wait, I just thought he was like
No, he's not there.
bent over or something.
Say his name and
There's gonna be one invisible man.
All right, well, we'll go to Cardi M and then we'll do me. Then we'll get to Terrell when he gets back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it short on this match too. I'm glad Tate got a match because I was surprised to see him jump in the ring during the segment before. I was like, oh shit. It was kind of a surprise win at the end because Harley was taking, Tate Wilder was the one taking the hits, and then he came in with that pin at the end. So I like it. I give it a match, B minus, I guess, or B plus.
All right. For me, I did like the match even though it was short. And I did watch LFG this past week, and Harley Riggins was featured on there. And I think he probably took a little bit of what Bubba and them said to him, or KO. Basically, they always look good, like Priestley and Riggins as a tag team, but you also got to make your opponents look good too. So I think he did that. I think he did a good job of that with Tate Wilder because he was actually beating him down like a lot of the match, like more so than not. But Tate Wilder fought back like the babyface fights, and then ended up winning. So I thought it was a good match. But Tate did win the match. He immediately lost the war because as soon as they counted the 3 and declared him the winner, he gets jumped by Cam Hendricks, and then Harley Riggins beats him down, and they end up standing tall over him. Like I thought, what would happen is okay, Cam might get him a little bit. Then Tate Wilder gives him his comeuppance and everything. It's like okay, now he's turned the tables on them. He just beat Riggins, then beats Cam, but that didn't actually happen. It was still another beatdown by Cam Hendricks, and I guess the good guys have won again. And Tate Wilder was down on the mat. I was like, come on, man. I guess he got a W. I guess they're like, look, we got to wrap this up. We got to wrap this whole storyline up. We got Cam leaving, Tate Wilder leaving. We got to wrap this up. So, yeah, technically in the win books, we're not going to remember the beatdown at the end. We're just going to know that, okay, you beat Riggins. Somehow we got to get you and Hendricks together before you get out of here. But I thought it was a good match. And why they keep doing my boy Tate like that? Like, even though I like... And the thing is, I really wish that Tate would get the one up on him, but I like Cam and Harley Riggins so much more.
The problem is
it's like I don't care.
Tate keeps jumping in and attacking him. Get jumped and leave them alone. Leave them alone. No one asks him to jump in the ring.
It's like if my brother, who I'm 11 years older and outweighed by like 100 pounds, was like, I do something to him, but then he's always trying to do something to me and then just gets beat down.
Yeah.
Like, why? It's just not your day.
He's
not
asking
the right
for
opponent.
it, man. He's a glutton for pain.
He jumped them last week, I think, or the week before the match, and they got promptly beat the hell down throughout the entire match and lost. Like, how? How do you jump somebody and they get beat down and lose?
He's not that guy.
And now you
Sad.
did the same thing again. Okay, you pull out the win, but then immediately get beat down again right after. You guys. Oh, sorry. What did the comment say? Sorry, I couldn't read it.
We will always remember Tate.
Oh Lord.
So okay, that was it for that match.
Yes,
Does anybody else
indeed.
got anything to Visible Man want to put anything in there?
You got anything to say?
I'll say this quick while the music is stopping real quick. Match was okay, good for Tate Wilder. Luca Crucifino on Instagram commented on Tate Wilder's Instagram and said, "Oh, great showcase," sarcastically with a shaking his head emoji. So Luca's kind of still pissed about this. At the end result, Riggins will always destined to be a bully, except your fake Conan the Barbarian. And that's it. And also, yeah, they're gonna break up. They're gonna break up Riggins and Cam. I know EOD.
Mhm.
It's like that commercial back in the '90s when someone throws trash and the Indian would get the Native American would get all sad. That's how I think EOD will be when they break up. Like, no, that's it.
Oh Lord.
It's gonna be a sad day.
You know, they don't need to break. You know, they don't have to break up. They can just pull a Drake Monroe. Just it's not a goodbye. It's just a see you later, alligator, and then maybe eventually they'll meet up again in NXT.
Oh,
That'll be
Yeah.
perfect. But this is wrestling and involved, so we know shenanigans will happen. before it.
maybe
Not the
See.
move.
yeah,
Jeff
yeah,
Fett,
Jeff
what
Fett.
up?
This man. Who that
Evolve
idea?
is a mystery. Yeah, man, maybe we might get that. Maybe we may get a see you later. And when Cam Hendricks go for the belt against Tony D, guess who's there to help him win it? Yay!
Yeah, I don't
Hardly
think Cam
this.
Hendricks is taking it too lightly. You see what he did to that wall on Tuesday.
Man,
Before we get to the next segment and everything, Cam Hendricks wants all the gold. He's trying to get the Evolve Championship, the North American Championship, the NXT Championship. He wants it all. All of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, how are you in two different? How are you feuding with two different people in two different divisions that has gold? Like how?
you know who else? Yeah, you know
came
who
out
else
the
wants it
Bourne,
all?
Now you came out the Tony. Who?
Miles Bourne, because evidently he don't want.
No, here you go on this man.
I'm
Because
like,
evidently he don't want his whole boy to have nothing. He questioning his every move.
I'm like, I don't see any lies detected in that statement. Miles, you looking kind of suspect. Like, let Tavion have his day, but I'm like,
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
look
Like
you
just
might
questioning
be,
everything
you
you're
got a
doing. Like, dude.
you got a
couple of
qualifying
haters.
match. You got a qualifying match tonight. Don't you think you're moving a little too fast?
That's what you talking about. You got a whole belt. Let me do
You
something.
got a belt.
And
No
and
play.
the fact that Tavion was before I get too far gone, if Tavion did have a point. Didn't Miles do the same thing to Ethan Page?
Yep.
That he did to Tony D'Angelo.
100%. 100%.
Right. So let me figure out where we're at. I think next was the we actually got the Dorian, I think, segment.
Yeah.
The promo. Which one I was gonna say, like I'll just say my thoughts first and we'll go around the thing. The way he talks is just is different. Like he's like the adult in the room, kind of the old school, kind of like just a man promo and everything. Because we do have a lot of childish antics going on in Evolve. So it's just kind of nice to have just somebody a little bit different with the promos and not the childish name courting everything. Even though I do like that, but we all can't do it and everything.
Yeah.
So I really did like his the serious promo, and I think he'll get better at the promos. I think that might be why he's never actually, I don't think, spoke in the ring, like live and everything. So I'm thinking this is just to workshop him and everything like that. But I thought the promo was pretty good. I'm thinking he's gonna mean business next week. It's just so funny just looking at him. He looks like he's a different type of wrestler than what he actually is.
Yeah.
He's like he's like Bane and Rey Mysterio mixed together is what he is. Like he can do all those luchador moves, but he doesn't look like he could and everything. So, CJ Wolfie, Terrell, what did y'all think about the Dorian Van Duke's promo?
I wasn't in the room to see the promo. It was like a vignette, right?
Yeah, it was like a
like a
vignette
little-
promo.
Yeah.
Backstage
Like,
promo.
backstage
you know,
promo,
yeah.
Yeah, I heard it, and all I could think of was like, man, Dorian. He sounds like he sounds like a gentleman, not like a gentleman, but he sounds like if I had to learn how to speak again, he is the person I would love to teach me how to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like CJ.
He sounded
What do
cool
you
as
want?
hell. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you want for dinner tonight? Do
Mhm.
you feel tacos? Like you hungry? Like, hey baby, you hungry? Let's go get something to eat. No, it's like,
Not
are you
just
feeling tacos or do you want spaghetti? Like, what do you want? What would you like to eat tonight? Like that.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
my God.
Dorian. All I'm gonna say is Dorian. All I'm gonna say is this, Dorian.
Oh
Dorian.
my God.
For whatever reason, and knock on wood because we don't need this to happen. But if wrestling don't work out, be an MC. Just play some dusty hits for the ladies and just talk them to sleep.
Get that voice in that
Dusty hits.
microphone.
Yes.
That voice in that microphone sounds so.
Talk. Just talk to the ladies, man. Just talk to the ladies, man. That's all I ask. Just talk to the ladies, bro.
I'm not even gonna say what I always think when CJ Wolfie said that.
Dude can talk. Dude got a voice, man.
You do.
And then he also for me like he sound like a villain too. Though.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
smooth, he
That's
sound like a smooth villain. I like the way I've been hearing this whole
something
promo.
out of
Like
a '90s Van Damme movie, actually.
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Bond or
Sounded
something.
like. Yeah.
yeah,
he sound yeah. He kind of almost sound like a villain that would have been in Samurai Jack.
yeah.
My Samurai Jack.
No, but it's a specific villain that he reminds me of. Though.
I know who you're talking about too.
He
Yeah.
he sounds like the dude from Mulan. Is it Mulan?
So the main bad guy on there.
The one that has the hawk or like the eagle?
Oh,
Yeah, the main bad guy. I
Pardon
forgot his
Huns.
name.
That's
Yeah.
who he
Right?
that's who he sounds like. It's like menacing, but it's
Yeah.
also smooth at the same time. Like
Mhm.
I don't know if I should be scared, but you sound like a cool guy to hang out with, bro. But
Your voice.
you scaring me.
Yeah. I want to read something to me. That's what it was. That's what it is.
Not read something to me.
Yeah, I think on my live stream I said something.
For real, man.
When I heard it, I'm like, yeah, this dude sound cool as hell.
He do.
He does. He has a really good speaking voice, man.
He could be an actor. That'd be a good idea too.
Yeah, he could.
Yeah, they
Take him
Vladimir. Yeah, Vladimir Kozlov. He's an actor,
Mhm.
and he's a dang good villain too.
Yeah.
For real.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, mercy.
Harry's thoughts. Anything else you would like to add?
Dorian, become a villain. Get on one of those 2B movies, bro. It's right there. Just
Oh.
kind of transition over. It's right there. But I like this promo. I love the intensity. I thought it was great. And the funny part when he was like, I'm not taking one step less, or I'm not here to waste time. And like you definitely didn't, because you wasn't involved that long. So you didn't waste no time at all.
No time.
Shoot.
And I think he's the first person to actually directly threaten Aaron Work while he's champion. I think he's the first one.
Oh, yeah.
No, everyone else is scared. So
Yeah,
when he did that, I'm like, bro, either you're not scared to die, or you really mean what you trying to say. So I want to see what he's gonna do next week to Aaron Work.
Man,
All right, and Cardi M.
I don't know if it's too soon to say, but when I look at him, I feel like he could be the next Gunther.
I can see that.
But like
a Punisher.
Yeah, I mean, just give him a couple more years. Like he could have the same seriousness and like I don't know. But in terms of on Evolve, I feel like he and Harlem Lewis, like you're right, EOD. There's not really many serious characters on Evolve besides those two.
Yeah. Okay, so
I didn't even think about
Cardi,
that before. Yeah.
do you think Dorian has the potential, Cardi, to be more dangerous than Gunther?
I think so, because I feel like Gunther has already kind of like, I don't want to say peaked, but yeah, like in at least in WWE. So I don't know if he could take it to a whole new level, really. But it's in terms of like the intimidation, but also being like you said, smooth. Yeah,
It's like you don't know what he's gonna do.
It's crazy.
And Gunther can't do backflips.
Stuff he can do more things than Gunther can do.
Man, for
that
real.
too. This
Actually,
new generation of
never mind,
wrestlers,
I'm
man.
not
Like
gonna
I'm
say
excited to
it.
see where they go.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was like, if he gets a main boss, because he's all smooth, like put that man in a tux or whatever.
If they put the Imperium
Well-
back together, he'd
Oh,
be perfect
yeah.
in that.
Oh
If they were to get that-
yes.
By the way, the crowd was chanting DVD. I like that.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
DVD.
Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
DVD.
That's what
Oh,
he
they
is.
Oh yeah, man. He finna induct Aaron Rourke into a smack DVD, man. He finna smack that boy. He finna smack him up, and they just gonna
Oh
be
my
having
God.
replay footage of that all over social media.
Murder
Smack
Mook gonna be there.
DVD.
Oh my
Disasters gonna be in
God.
there.
You know what I do need to happen
What?
now? Remember, Aaron Rourke was thirsting like a mug over Jackson Drake. He was thirsting for that man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that-
that's so still funny.
If this man ends up becoming the #1 contender, do you think Aaron Rourke might thirst over? I mean,
I don't know,
Hardy
man.
Stark
Remember Harlem
said,
Lewis
"Look,
said
man,
But
meet him in
but
story
Aaron
and
Rourke
everything."
was real deal pissed off at Jackson Drake though. It seems, man.
Oh, because
Yeah.
he really liked him. That's why he was
Like that's what it seemed like. It's like when he talking to other
Oh,
people, it's
Lord.
like y'all want like y'all really want this title. Y'all really want this title from me. Then just come then come take it. But when it came to Jackson Drake, it's like, oh, you want a rematch? You want a rematch, huh? Huh? Oh, you want one though, right? Like, what-
Like, dang, like what going on?
Because he gave him his number. He didn't call it. He gave him his number. But remember Harlem Lewis, he had that story. Like, just real quick. Remember Harlem Lewis had that story?
I guess we'll talk about the last match of the evening, which is our main event: Wendy Chu, the champion, versus Laney Luck.
Oh man.
We'll start back with hear these thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
Hear these thoughts. What did you think of this championship match? And you can talk about the ending too. We're not gonna keep it separate. So
Okay. Well, really quick. Remember Harlem Lewis did say that Aaron Rourke likes DVD because his booty cheeks was hanging out his shorts. Like he said that in the story. So that could be whatever's going on with
Lord.
that. Yeah. But as far as the match goes, I thought it was a pretty good match. I think it was where'd he go?
I think he said he couldn't hear.
Oh, he couldn't hear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, as far as the match goes, I think it was a pretty good match. I don't think it was Wendy Chu's best match, but I think it was Laney Luck's best match in Evolve. And there were some moments there that felt like it was some miscommunication a little bit there, because you can tell in moments they were moving in slow motion, like they didn't know what the other person was going to do. You could see them kind of like trying to figure out where they wanted to place their hands a little bit. So I noticed that. But at the end of the day, I knew Nikita Lyons and Sloan Jacobs was going to interfere. That's why I put that in the chat when I was like, I smell interference happening. And I feel like that at this point, and it may not be true, I feel like they're kind of slow walking a dog to get Laney Luck that championship, because I feel like they keep delaying things between her and Wendy Chu. So I'm wondering where they're going to go with that.
okay. All right. Cardia.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. This match did feel a little bit weird. Alex and I were watching it at the same time, and he kept saying like it feels awkward, it feels slow, and I was thinking, yeah, I agree, but we'll see where it goes. And then we got to the last minute of the show, and it was still the same. And then Sloan and Nikita came out, and then for me, it justified it a little bit. Like, okay, this was an awkward match. I mean, it didn't justify being awkward because I don't understand why it was awkward. But the fact that it was slow paced was fine, because like Hear These Thoughts said, I do think they're doing a really slow build towards Laney getting the belt, because otherwise they wouldn't really have done it like this. So, but yeah, it was an okay match. I'm hopefully looking forward to part 2, which will be better, hopefully. But yeah, shout out to both of you, to Wendy Chu and Laney Luck.
All right. CJ, Wolfie, and Terrell.
The match was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was some miscommunication on that match, but Lady Luck did her thing on it at that match though. She showing more of what she can do than other matches we had seen her in. So hey, had a little interference in this match though. But I do think though that Lady Luck probably had Wendy's number, but they just won't just for tell it, because all these interruptions. But yeah, the match was alright though. I'll give it like a B.
Yeah, I wasn't in the room for this match either. Honestly and truthfully, I came in like the tail end of the show when it went into a cliffhanger.
Okay.
So I can't really,
Again.
I can't really give a take. I can't really give a take on it. But as far as in with with it ending in no contest, it just seems like okay. The only way Wendy Chu can lose the belt is if she lose maybe in a triple threat or a fatal four way, or she may just beat the odds and just beat all her opponents. We'll see.
All right. For me, I thought the match was okay. I thought it was more of a Laney Lux showcase. Like what Here These Thoughts says, like this wasn't Wendy's best match, but it was probably Laney Lux's best match. And that's just the way I kind of looked at it. But I'm not gonna lie, under no circumstances did I ever think Laney Luck was gonna win this match. Like going into it, I just didn't think that was gonna happen. So I think they did a good job of showcasing her. I know the Invisible Man was saying earlier on Evolve Effect, just like Cardium was saying, that he thought the match was like really slow and everything. And yeah, I could see that. I just thought like maybe the styles and maybe because Wendy, I actually thought what was going to happen was that Wendy was going to get like pissed off and the old Wendy comes out because she likes putting people in that dirt nap. But the first time she attempted the dirt nap, it didn't really look like she put her heart into it. It looked like she just kind of put her in the dirt nap and everything. And it looked like she was getting a little bit frustrated later on, but nothing to the point where it looked like okay, she was about to go crazy on her. The interference, I actually didn't see the interference happening only because that usually doesn't happen in Evolve. So it was kind of a nice little surprise, and it still kept both of them kind of looking strong. And the fact since it was a babyface match, and if at some point you did want to have Laney get the belt off her or whatever the case may be, that was a good way of doing it, prolonging the real match. And maybe it's kind of like because Gabe is like old, like us or whatever, so he probably remembers back in the NBA. Okay, guys, back in my day in the NBA, you had a champion and you had the person chasing the champion. And the person that chased the champion would always lose. And eventually they would take the championship and now they become the man. Then you have the next one up. That's just the way it was back in the day. It's not like that now. Like anybody win the championship nowadays. But back then it wasn't like that. It's like Ric Flair says, to beat a man, you have to beat the man. And that's the way it was. You get beat down, till eventually you know how to win and then you overcome. And I think maybe they might be doing that with Laney Luck. Or it could be the fact that they don't have a plan or they don't know what they want to do with the championship, especially with all the call-ups and everything.
Yeah.
Because, like I was saying earlier, Nikita is kind of been featured a lot on NXT, so we don't know if she's like going to still be on both brands. I actually think she should be on both brands, and here's why. You still want eyeballs on the product and everything. You still want eyeballs on the product. So, by her being multimedia, I think that's a good way of doing it. Have her on NXT and on Evolve, but hopefully
I feel like Sloan is probably gonna like turn on her at some point too. I feel like that's coming.
This is just put eyes on Sloan.
Yeah.
this whole team up to me. It's just like just put eyes on Sloan. Just like last week with the team up with Capri and Rune. It's just get eyes on them and everything. I don't think it's gonna be a real team because the team I really want. I want Mason Holiday, Layla Diggs, and Nikita Lyons. I kind of want that to happen. I don't know if it's ever going to happen because we've never actually seen it on TV. This was all like pre-taped, like before NXT show comes on or at house shows. So it was alternate universe right now. So, but I hope that it did well enough that maybe they can introduce that because I think all three of them are good together. But the match. It was an okay match for me. I am kind of glad they did end it the way they ended it because I don't know. Like you said, it wasn't Wendy Chu's best match in my opinion. It wasn't a bad match. It's just like I said, it was a Lady Luck showcase. That's what it was, and she really needed it too because she is the ID champion for a reason. Also, for those of you who don't know, Starboy is the male ID champion. He beat Cappuccino Jones. Y'all wouldn't know by watching the product because they never mentioned anything about the ID championships. So we have to mention on here from time to time and everything. So and Visible Man, if you want to put something in chat, your thoughts on the match, or if you want to speak, if you can.
The music stopped finally. Yes, This match was very slow to me. This was a showcase for Wendy. This really is a showcase for Laney, not really a showcase for Wendy. Wendy was just going through the motions. Nikita coming out like a 70s dancer from a Bond villain. Cool. That's awesome.
No,
Good
she
for
like
you.
Chitara.
Yeah, I was kind of weird with that.
Chitara
She had a
from
little bit of cheap
Thundercats.
Oh my god, the references that she does. But in the end, it was a good showing for her. Like for Wendy, just to keep this for in case for emergency for the next time. Which I don't really. If the second match is better than the first one, mazel tov. Good for you. But if it's not, I don't want to see the second match, honestly. But I said this to EOD on the Evolve effect. It's turning into like a really like a Goku Frieza situation between Nikita and Wendy. Because every time Wendy puts a post, Nikita on Instagram and Twitter just like shits on her. Guaranteed every single time, and vice versa. If Nikita puts a post, Wendy will be like all like, "Hey, how you doing?" And Frieza and sorry, not Frieza, Nikita. "Oh, fuck you, boo! You're just a drag." I'm like, wow. This is like they're kind of setting it up for like hopefully in like 3 months, Nikita versus Wendy for the belt, and Nikita wins because she deserves it. That's like a question mark,
And that's
a statement.
And one more thing about Nikita and Wendy is that people forget how long they've been on the roster, bro.
Yeah.
People forget that they had that same window when it came to their timelines in NXT. Like they've been around for a good little minute, man. So to see them come full circle, beefing and even interacting on social media is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, and Wendy's been through a lot because she wasn't always Wendy Chu. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
people
yeah, and that's
forget
another
about
thing.
that.
Yeah, that's another thing I was gonna say
She
too.
had a whole
It's
little
probably
faction and everything back in the day.
Yeah, man, that faction was dope, man. That faction was amazing. But maybe she had like some type of way to see into the future because if she was still Nightmare Wendy Chu, she probably would have got released. You know,
Yeah.
TKO don't do spooky characters.
Mm-hmm.
But that goes back to what Cardi said as far as persistence too, because like Wendy, whatever they gave her, she tried to make it work, and then look at her now. She's
Yeah.
champion of Evolve.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I guess well that's it for that episode. So so who do y'all think's gonna be the one that's gonna be feuding with Wendy for the championship? You think it's gonna be Lady Luck, or is it ultimately gonna be Nikita Lyons?
Honestly and
Definitely jump
truthfully,
in whenever.
if I had to pick a person that deserves to beef with Wendy, I think they should give it to Nikita, man. I think it's a lot of history there. When it comes to NXT for the time period that they both joined, they both deserve to have that time to shine. Whether win, lose, or draw, they deserve that time to shine for real.
Okay.
They
But I
both
think
been through they both been through so many phases, and they've been through a lot personally and on screen that battle would just be something crazy to witness, to see how far they came.
what I think they probably could do, because it looks like they're going to shape this up into a tag match with obviously Sloan and Nikita versus Lady Luck and Wendy Chu. If at some point or another, when Sloan Jacobs does turn on Nikita Lyons, you can have Lady continue her feud with Wendy Chu, but not take the belt off of her. But eventually, when Nikita takes the belt off of Wendy Chu, Lady could then turn heel because she's getting tired of people interfering in the matches, and she's coming in second place and all that stuff. And then I think after Nikita wins the belt, then you can have Nikita and Lady Luck happen after that.
Yeah.
You know what I could see happening? I don't know if this is happening, but Wendy and Nikita, they feud over the belt. Wendy ultimately wins that feud, and then Chantel Monroe shows back up. Because people forget Chantel did beat Wendy Chu before she got hurt and everything.
Yeah.
And,
That's true.
that's if you want to do it that way. You could also do it, I call it the Becky Lynch way, how she has the IC belt and everything. You could give it to Nikita Lyons and have her as a champion. But I think to do that, if they do it that way, I don't want to see Wendy in Evolve. I want to see Wendy Chu get. If you're going to do that, I want to see, if it's Nikita specifically, I want to see Wendy Chu get called up to NXT if you do that.
Yeah.
Because she deserves it. By then, it's like, okay, unless she's like a player coach thing, but you want to do that, then you have to. I don't make her Timothy Thatcher's assistant or something like that. Since he's the foreman right now.
Okay.
Because I really don't know. Because to me, it feels like why is she involved? She's so good, and to me, it felt like okay, just to help the new people. Because a lot of these people only been wrestling maybe like a year or two, so it would make sense you want like a veteran presence down there. But I am glad that she is the champion. But can't sleep on Chantel Monroe. I know she's hurt right now, but at some point, she's got Winnie Chu's number.
EOD, don't get my hopes up.
No,
Don't get my hopes up.
right. No. There's finally no music now. I want to piggyback on that, EOD. That's a good point. Like, let's say for like 3 sets of tapings, right? So that's about 3 months, in a sense. 3 months. Wendy defends it. Her last defense is Nikita. By that time, Chantel's ankle should be healed, and then she can come in. And then by that time as well, there should be another succession because they're doing it between 3 and 6 months.
Yeah.
You can be like, all right, boom. Wendy loses, she goes up to the main roster. To NXT, but still is a player coach type of sense. So she's there, but not really there in NXT. But then she's still in Evolve, coaching.
Yeah.
That works. Chantal needs, if it's not Nikita, it's Chantal. It's written in stone. Sorry, Stone. But yes, that's all I say.
Yeah, and that's still assuming Nikita will even be there at that time too, because like I said, no one knows because we never seen the contract. Maybe they're saying that for LFG. Who knows? But we don't know. We just know. Nikita's been on. She's been on the NXT a lot, and she's got.
Don't put that juju. Don't take her away from us, EOD. Don't take her away from us. She needs to stay and evolve. Like that's her home.
They don't deserve it.
Okay, she don't need to go to no hippie place.
Her.
No Lollapalooza. Exactly. Stay home in the camps of Georgia, hanging out with her mama and daddy, which is Evolve. I'm a little crazy. I'm sorry.
All right. Did anybody else have anything to say? Because I was going to ask the same thing about the men, since we still got some time and everything. Because we never really did go over who we thought was going to win that Fatal 4-Way next week.
Who's in the Fatal 4-Way again? Is Tristan Angel,
Ken
DVD?
Hendricks, Jensen, and Dorian Van Dukes. They're in the Fatal 4-Way.
I think Aaron's going to retain again.
No. It's for the number one contendership. Like the
for the number one contendership.
Yeah.
I would like to see Van Duke win it. I think that would be a good match between him and Aaron Rourke. Just selfishly, as far as who is going to
whoever wins. Yeah, but to add a little extra, EOD, whoever wins it has to do 3 weeks of promos leading up to it. They said it. The match is next week, and then you have to wait 3 weeks after that to see the match.
Oh, okay. That's
not going to happen immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. I don't know. Because all three of them got called up. So it's like.
Keep on going here.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to think now that Alex put that out there. 3 of them got called up, so it's like.
Yeah, well, we did see Kendall Gray on NXT and Evolve forever.
Yeah.
So there's always that.
That is true.
Think of them as rentals. They're rentals for the next 4 tapings.
And Cardium, did you have an opinion who you think might win or who would you like to win the Fatal 4-Way to face Aaron Rourke eventually?
Cardium is in their own world. Like, there you go, Cardi.
I didn't know because sometimes I can't hear people. So
I didn't know. I didn't know if I had heard you say my name. Okay, but yeah. Any thoughts I have? I guess going back to Laney Luck really quick.
Okay.
I see a strategy. Like, I know we called the match awkward and slow, but I see a strategy in what she was doing, trying to wear down Wendy. But in terms of next week's matches, I think it'd be cool to see Van Dukes win. Overall, my rating of this episode is an A. It was a good episode. It honestly was. Made me laugh several times. So.
Okay.
All right, CJ Wolf.
Baby, how much you been drinking? Okay.
Damn.
Oh, she. Oh. Oh, love. But yeah, the show overall, it was good. I give it a B plus. And prediction on that Fatal 4-Way, yeah, I want Darian to win. I want to see what he got going. I want to see what got going for a title. Yeah, see him with a title would be really nice. So yeah, I'm going for Dorian.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good match. But it'll be
Mhm.
funny if Tristan, because Tristan will put on a good match with Aaron Rourke too. And if he
Yeah.
wins it, it'll be funny to see the interaction between Aaron Rourke and him, since he is
Oh
like kind of like a
Lord,
stud. I want to see Aaron Rourke. He's
bro,
gonna be
these pretty
blushing.
boys, these pretty
Yeah.
boys here.
He gonna be
I
blushing.
this for radio.
It's gonna be an awkward first minute of the match. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it is. Aaron Rourke's
Yeah.
gonna go back to his old ways of trying to get fired.
Sure, old ways. Sure, you call it old ways. I call it Aaron Rourke. That's
He's
all it is
suppressing it.
right now.
He's suppressing it right now. But it's gonna come out someday. He only can suppress it for so long.
Oh
yeah.
Lord.
Remember that Key and Peele sketch when he couldn't slap somebody butt and because he went to rehab?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Slap ass, slap ass, slap ass.
Yep. It's coming.
Oh. Okay, let me think for me. Oh wait, hold up, the Terrell.
Baby, on you win.
I'm gonna just see what happens. Because with the call ups and stuff, it is kind of confusing at the moment. So I'm gonna just see what happens.
All right.
Yeah.
For me, I think y'all talked me into Dorian Van Dukes, and here's why. Because of the call ups, I don't think the belt's changing hands no matter who it is. The Fatal 4-Way, I think Tate might interfere, make sure Cam doesn't win, and everything,
Lord.
which will let them have their little blow off match finally, so they can get their 1-on-1. Tristan Angels, yeah, I like him, but I think he might be like I don't know, and I don't know. But that promo that Dorian cut talked about like he gonna hurt this man. Yeah, I think y'all sold me on it when I first woke up this morning. I didn't think that was gonna be the guy, but I'm like, you know what? Hey, throw him in there. I mean, I think Aaron Rourke's not gonna lose to any one of these four guys anyway. So if you're gonna call them up, and most of them all gonna get called up anyway, and I don't think y'all want to see Jensen.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
I mean,
I don't even like him as performance center champion. We don't even see that belt.
Dang.
Oh man.
So
That performances.
like I do like Jensen and everything, but you know, for like this and everything, is like no, you got these guys in there, and it gives him a good shine too right before he goes up there, even in a loss. So because I don't think Dorian is gonna end up beating Aaron. I don't think Cam's gonna end up beating him. I don't think Tristan will end up beating him, and I damn sure don't think Jensen's gonna do it either. But
Oh yeah.
you could always hold up Jensen till you find like the next contender, maybe after the fact. But yeah, Dorian, that'll be a good match and everything. And this style and he's like super athletic and everything. So we'll see what type of match they can put together. But yeah, I think I have to agree with you guys. I think Dorian. I would like to see Dorian and Aaron Rourke. So
I finally can say my piece on this. And we talked about this in the Evolve Effect DOD. It's gonna be Cam, because why would you do this tease with Harley Riggins and then not like finish it at the end? If you brought back Tate Wilder to finish the story between Harley and Cam, then you have to finish the story between Harley and Harley and Cam anyway. So that's what I mean. I told the OD this. Cam wins the Fatal 4-Way. He has the match 3 weeks later. Harley's on the outside. Tate attacks Harley. Cam gets distracted. Aaron Rourke wins. Cam gets mad at Harley. Harley beats the crap out of Cam. Harley stands tall. Cam leaves. Because again, like if Tristan wins, he has to come back in 3 weeks after that. If Dorian wins, he has to come back in 3 weeks. So it doesn't really matter who stays or who goes. It's whoever wins this has to come back 3 weeks later and then do this. So I would say Cam. Like Dorian, I get it. Dorian, he's the shiny new toy. He's only won one match. Tristan, one match. Cam, 3 matches. Let's be fair. If we're doing this off wins or losses, Cam deserves it way more than anybody else. And I don't even like Cam.
Well, the only reason why I have to agree with Zep, like the same thing can still happen, but just next week because so we can still get the Tate Wilder. I guess you could do it both, but you would almost assume that the match with Aaron would probably be the last match. At some point, we still gotta get the Tate and Cam blow off.
I know,
and I think this way it kind of eliminates. It knocks out all the things and all things at once and everything's like okay, you can still have the Riggins and Tate thing happen during the Fatal 4-Way,
yeah,
and then Tate and Cam, and then maybe that even leaves the Riggins screwing Cam over in that match against Tate, like at the end, just because it's gonna be so far down the road. Or you can still have those matches before you even get to the championship match. So it's like either way, like in any event, Aaron's not losing that belt. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm
he's
like,
not.
there might just be something
He's
like,
not.
oh, it's a nice swerve, and everything's like, oh,
Yeah.
because everyone
And-
expects Cam. So that's
and I forgot to say this. After Aaron Rourke defends, because again we all kind of agreed unanimously he's not going to lose the belt.
Mhm.
Next up is Max Abrams. Coach, you son of a bitch, you're not even here. Because honestly, yeah, it's gotta be Max. It makes sense. We've all said this. It's either Max or Cappuccino. Max, we've already seen, is definitely scared of Cappuccino for some weird reason. So it's gonna come to a point. Unless Harlem, because guess what? No one said his name once in this episode. No one. Because he's now a ghost in the eyes of Evolve. Sorry, Harlem.
I hope
think-
he doesn't do the whole getting involved in a championship match. Nobody takes the championship from him
course he
but
will.
me. Oh no!
I think,
Oh my god.
Keep those chops out the ring.
I think after
That's
the
why we have
fact,
security now.
With Aaron Rourke, I think it depends on the babyface heel dynamic, and if Aaron Rourke is still a face at that time, and it's starting to get a little bit suspect with me. This man wants to fight just too much. If he's still a face, then yeah, I think it's gonna be Max.
Yeah.
But if he's heel, it might be Cappuccino. But I think it all depends on what's going on with Aaron Rourke and his dynamic at that point and everything.
If Aaron Rourke turns
Remember
heel, I don't want to see him ever lose that
He
title.
looked like he's turning heel right now.
I don't ever wanna see him lose
He hasn't gone heelish, but it looks like
He
he's starting
said-
to turn. I'm like, he wants too much. smoke.
EOD, we said it in the Evolve effect. Like he said it,
Yeah.
I will do anything to keep this
Anything.
title.
That's not a
Anything.
face thing to say. I'm like,
Yes.
Cody could get away with it because you're not gonna really let him do too much with it and everything. Like how
That
we
kind
saw
no, but
Kevin Owens
that kind of spoils
one
it
time.
though. That kind of
Yeah, that's
spoils
what
it
I'm saying.
because
Yeah,
if
it's like-
you're gonna do anything to keep the title, it ain't gonna be anything against Max Abrams. It's gonna be against
Yeah.
Cap. It has to be against Cappuccino. Cappuccino's gonna be the babyface all the way to the end, and then Aaron Rourke kind of like rolls up or cheats to keep the belt, and then Cap either stays a babyface or turns heel.
Poor Cap.
I'm guessing.
He's getting the bad end of everything, getting turned on. But he do owe
No.
Max Abram back because remember when Aaron Rourke won that championship and Max dropped the title?
Yes.
Aaron Rourke do owe him for that.
That was some
Yeah.
foreshadowing.
Oh,
And
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And Cappuccino was looking to at the. I'm like,
Mhm.
everybody was like, yep. So, I don't know.
Interesting.
Since you're back, is there anything else you want us to discuss on the show? Since we got
Other than this was a good show. It wasn't a great show. It was a good show. We talked about this earlier. This was restructuring. We gotta have about 4 weeks of restructuring, like crazy as hell. We will have a Gianna Capri and Anya Rue match in the future. We know that. We will have a tag match between Wendy and Laney versus. And I love shout out to PW Torch. They he calls them the obnoxious ones, which is Nikita and Sloan. That's his name, not the brand, which kind of makes sense because Nikita is just obnoxious now. Like I love her though, but she's like, no, this is I want to make a music video. Well, can you show me the permit that kind of permits you making a music video? Well, I don't have a permit. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, I'm doing my bicycling. Which again, Carmen Petrovic, you lying ass woman. When you tried to imitate the W, that's exactly how you said it. That's not. Don't. This is like a Timu version of what you're trying to do, Nikita. Shut up, Carmen. Don't do that again. And ever,
For real,
ever,
you gotta
ever,
put
ever,
some
ever,
funk
ever.
into it.
Oh, Ariana Gracie, she is Evolve adjacent and everything. Her match is
Yeah.
right now.
No, that's
You gotta, like you gotta
I was
say it
trying to
with,
do
like,
it
you gotta say it
justice.
like you mean it.
Oh, you know
say
what?
that again, Cardi.
W.
That
There you go.
damn keep sweat up in this bitch.
At least.
Was that Cardi?
I saw CJ like got pushed back by the vibrations to the left. It's like what?
Because like when you sing, you gotta put it out. Like Carmen,
Yeah.
you gotta say it from your chest.
You
Good
know what,
From
Alex?
your
To your point about what you said about everything and how you think things are gonna play out, we gotta remember the X factor in a lot of these storylines, the security guards. So EOD, your point of people getting involved, it's gonna whatever idea we think of any type of interference happening, they're probably gonna eliminate the opportunity of that.
I said this on the Evolve effect. They need another member.
Say it, EOD. Yeah, bring up
They
the
need
concept
another
of the third person.
All right.
Thank you.
So we saw
Okay.
with the security guys, they took out its Gal earlier, but they were nowhere to be found when Nikita and Sloan came and interfered. I think maybe they were like they didn't want to touch somebody the wrong way. They need a female. They need a female member of security, and I think it should be Nikki Blackheart. That's who I think it should be.
Yo, that's
Oh,
I like that. That's a good idea. Where is she, man? I've been waiting on her.
So,
that's what said she had signed.
Okay, that's a good idea. APA with a woman. I like it. I like it.
that way, when women try to get out of control and everything, hitting the guys, because in WWE, women can hit guys can't hit females. You bring Nikki Blackheart out there, the handler.
She can fold them up.
I said to EOD like, yeah, but I said to EOD, if you don't get a female, it's just equal rights, equal pick your ass up and take you out. Like that should be the way. Like, oh, I'm sorry, oh, I'm a woman, I don't give a shit. Time to go, and that's it. That should be the way. But I get it. Get a third.
Yeah,
Works
she's
for me.
come out like the Russian lady on dodgeball. That would be crazy.
oh,
my
man.
jeez.
You know what's funny? The third could be Sterling, but I have like a weird premonition about Sterling. Sterling's gonna come out before Nikita, before they have that Warriors match. Because again, like, oh, Wendy fought this person, and then they're gonna have a tag match, and then probably Wendy will fight Nikita and then win, and then Xena comes out. And again, ladies and gentlemen,
she got that bob going.
yes, she
on
does.
now.
Yeah,
And
I was just
also-
gonna say, did y'all see that? Like, did y'all see Sterling?
Yeah.
Man, she looks like she been
Like from Tron. It's like without the colors. It looks pretty cool. Actually, I was like, oh, like
Tron without the colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Dang.
Also, there's another wrestler called the Unknown. She's a
Yes.
Oh
wrestling.
yeah. I saw that.
That's something that you can bring up. It's kind of weird, like, oh, they don't like Supernatural in WWE. Like, why the hell you call her the Unknown?
right,
Okay.
and then
Right.
what? And then Housing and
Well, he's a kind of a ghoul. He's kind of
That's
a ghoul.
true. That's true. But either way,
Person-
EOD, take us away, sir. Oh my God.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us for another episode of the Evolve post review. Everybody, give out your socials. Start with Hear These Thoughts. Let them know where they can find you at.
You
And your final grade for that.
Bruh.
He's like, I'm out right now.
No, I was I was
Oh,
replying to a
Lord.
text. My bad. You guys can follow me Hear These Thoughts on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, bro. I don't know what's wrong with me today, man. I might be the one drinking and don't even know it. But
Oh
yeah,
Lord.
Oh my
appreciate
God.
y'all.
Well, you know why they call them spirits. You know, they call them wine and spirits.
Or what Cody Rhodes
Oh,
call them
Lord.
libations.
Libations.
Libations. Libations.
All right, CJ Wolfie and Terrell, where can they find you guys?
Oh yeah. You can find us on our YouTube page together, a couple page, which is For Real Love 15, and you can have us, our individuals as well as our link trees. Mine is linktree/CJ Wolfie 15.
And I am Linktree /
Oh
for
my
real,
God.
for real. Hey y'all, man, I'm just over here chilling, man. You know, we live with the fam. You know, we doing good over here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you could, feel free to check us out on For Real Love 15. Give us a good like, share, and subscribe, man. We got some videos coming. We got some reaction videos coming for my wife reacting to a Tekken anime series for the first time. And y'all will catch me every Wednesday. Catch me every Wednesday because I am the co-host of NXT Town with D-Walk.
Oh, let's go.
Wait, you watching the anime?
Press the button.
Oh yeah, man. We made an announcement last night. I am official
Hey,
Yeah.
co-host of NXT Time with D, man, and
Oh yeah.
it was about time to do so. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can catch me and you can catch D Walk and I every Wednesday on NXT Time with D Walk.
Mhm.
All right.
And you
and-
coming soon
and
a
T-
theme
and
song
T-
for those two guys.
Oh,
And TKO
God.
and WWE count your days. Y'all suck dick for a living.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
push a button.
That's for
Push a button.
Saturday. That language. Okay, I got you.
let me do this. Let me do
Gotcha.
this.
That's for Saturday.
Push a button.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's the right one.
Eddie's
That's the right
thoughts
one.
like I'm out.
This is an AI generated version of Hear These Thoughts.
Kurt, where can they find you? Let them know your socials and where they can find you at.
All right, you guys can find me on Instagram at Kardala Muhammad. It's KARDALA MOHAMED. Thanks for watching, and yeah, shout out to EOD and his podcast. Shout out to For Real Love. Shout out to NXT Time with D-Walk, and yeah, everybody's
And
doing their
Terrell.
thing. So shout out you guys. Well, I
Yeah,
said Terrell.
and
Never mind. Hear his thoughts. Alex
But
Coquito.
and now it's
Shout
NXT.
out.
It's
Awesome,
NXT time
awesome.
with. You know what? I'm sorry, D-Walk.
D-Walk and
It's
Terrell.
NXT time with Terrell and D-Walk. Because it doesn't no, because it doesn't sound good.
does
NXT
sound
time
good
with
with
D-Walk and Terrell. No, it sounds
No,
like
you're
NXT time
right.
with Terrell and
No,
D-Walk.
no. It's gonna be called it's gonna be called NXT Time with D Walk for real.
Oh my God.
Okay, I can do that. I can do
Yeah, like-
that. I can do that. That's actually a lot more better. Okay. NXT time with D-Walk for real. For real. Okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Just,
I
you
guess
know,
I'll go
very
next
Motown
since Alex
90s.
controls everything.
Go on.
The same way
I'll
saying
I
on his
don't.
knees for real.
All right, guys. I am the End of Days 33. You can find me at Linktree /End of
Lord have
Days
mercy.
33. You can find my YouTube channel, EOD 33 Wrestling Hub. On there, I go live Monday through Wednesdays with watch-alongs of Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Evolve, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, all 3 days, and PLEs and mostly not Evolve, AAA on Saturdays now at 10. If there's not a PLE, so that's where you can find me. And I
That's
get
right.
this
That's right.
episode
Yeah, because
a-
he still will be there. Ain't nobody stopping no watch alongs. Y'all ain't stopping nothing.
They sure gonna be looking.
Y'all ain't stopping nothing. See, y'all
Relax.
want to try to stop something. What y'all need to stop doing is getting down on them kneecaps for TKO.
Okay.
and the Invisible Man. Let them know where you're at.
Okay, you can find me on Rican Reactions, RICANREACTIONS. I need 640 hours to make my monetization. It's a bitch, but I love life. Check us out on PWF Wrestling on YouTube. Check us out on Wrestling Super Friendo, the Evolve Effect on audio on Spotify, Spreaker, anywhere you can find your audio platforms. Kardala Mohammed, I'm gonna give you a big kiss and you're gonna cuddle with me like a koala soon in my life, hopefully. And to everyone in the Evolve PWF group, which by the way is the #1 post review in the world.
In the world, Craig.
Earth.
In the world, great.
You are welcome.
In the
night, everybody.
world. Yeah.
And by the way, Chewy, you got off easy because I had music in the background. That choo train was going up your choo mouth.
Martinez,